2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 5, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3.
The man in the hat is Damian Williams. Throughout the years he's been working, Damian has performed in countless stage shows, starred in numerous TV shows, and has even voiced an animatronic horse in the London Transport Museum. Every Christmas, Damian plays a dame in the Sheffield Lyceum Pantomime, where he has become something of a local celebrity.
So how does it feel now that both your children are 21?
Terrifying. Only because it's gone so quickly from the day you were born to now, has sort of flown by when you think about it.
He's also my dad.
Josh is out. Esme's out, but they sleep arm in arm, right? They're so cute. Oh well, kids, here's to next year. They'll be running around like nutters.
When Mum went into labour, yeah, I was meant to be doing a play in Worthing. I can't remember what the play was. It was some farce, and everyone was on standby anyway for that tour, just because we knew that it was imminent. And I literally walked into the stage door that night, a half hour before the show, and Mum phoned and said, "My waters are broke," and I went, "Oh." I said, "Are you joking?" And she said, "Of course I'm not effing joking." So I thought, okay, so I phoned Bruce, who was like going to play understudy me, he was going to take over, and he was on the motorway, and I said, "It's happened, the waters are broke, you better get here." And all I heard was his car screech round, and that was it. And I jumped in the car with Grandad, and he drove me straight to the hospital. So there, and this other award here is what I won at the Great British Panto Awards for Snow White for Best Dame that year in 2017.
Yeah.
Because every Christmas I go off and do Panto, as you know. I've done 10 years in Sheffield.
Dad goes away to Sheffield for just under 2 months every Christmas. Because of this, the family has always had to be flexible.
12 years back in Essex, back in Grays in Essex, where we used to live nearby. And then before that I've done them since I was 15, so I've done 33 years of pantos.
That's a lot of
You'd think I'd be thinner and richer.
And then what was it like moving from Grays all the way to Sheffield?
It was daunting, and I thought I'd only do, because having done 12 years at Grays, I always thought I'd never do that again. I'd rather just go to a different venue every year. So I thought I'd do Sheffield one year and then go and do another venue the next year, etc., etc. But I didn't. I did Aladdin, funnily enough, was my first panto I did at Sheffield, and they asked me back, so I went back the second year, and that was it. And 12 years later, I'm still there.
When Dad first had this thing come to him about coming to Sheffield, was there any sort of reservations that you were having about doing the whole Sheffield thing? Obviously it's a big change for all of Christmas, for the dynamic of the family almost.
I wasn't upset was too strong a word. I'd rather it hadn't have happened. At the time I was rather it wasn't going to happen. I knew it was good for him. But we had such cosy little Christmases with, the cast coming back and having parties, and Dad just being down the road. And it's one year it snowed and Gaz and Dad walked in through the snow because they couldn't get any bus or train. And we thought about because you were little then, obviously, taking the whole of Christmas up to Sheffield and staying there the whole time. We thought about that, and then I couldn't do it. I wanted my tree in my living room, and so we sort of formulated a plan and ran with it for 12 years so far. Or is it 13? Is it 12? 12.
You can't imagine doing it a different way now, though, could you?
No, but then, something will change, and then you just create new traditions. Oh, no, because when I first met Dad, he was 12, and obviously I was much younger as well. I want to add that. And he had only just got into acting, was doing like a local. So he was always an actor. He wasn't. He was just doing a local sort of performance of Bugsy Malone.
Yeah, summer school.
Summer school thing. So he was always into acting. So it evolved. It was never a. Sorry, I'm changing lane. A shock. Or we weren't impressed, I suppose, is what I should say.
Charming.
My mum mentioned that Dad has always been an actor. I suppose this is why it's so normal for us to have December without him. We can't really picture him doing anything else.
It is exciting, and Saturday night television, they think that that's what it's all about. It's all the glamour, and the reality of it all is it is just a job. It's just a great job when the good ones come in, and a rubbish job when they don't. Look at that.
So what's happening today?
Look at the head on that. Basically, it's November the 2nd, and because this is like my busy time of year leading up to Panto and everything else, so I don't get to see my mum and dad and my sister and my nieces so over Christmas. So what we do is we get everyone down here for dinner. Gaz will cook a big roast, and we'll just see everyone before I depart, because I won't get to see them on Christmas Day.
I'd like to take this moment to explain who Gaz is. He's an ex-actor who has been very good friends with my dad from a young age. They were such good friends that he has lived with us since I was 2, and I can't really picture a time without him. He essentially acts as a much older brother to me and my sister.
I met him when I was 12. I was doing a play in Somerset, a place called Yeovil, and he was doing a different play. And then it turned out we lived about 10-15 minutes away from each other, and that was it. Match made in heaven.
Guys, what this? I've just poured it for the thing.
How did you end up living here?
Well, I was always on the tour with Dad, and so literally we'd be away from Monday to Saturday, come home on a Sunday. So I come home, get your mum's cooked food, and then ended up just never going. Really.
And now
I'm
you're
still
here.
worried they're going to kick me out.
But it's good. It's okay when it's not really Christmas, because I'm not quite so tired. So I can sort of throw myself into it a bit more. Whereas when it's really, when we used to do it on Christmas morning, I used to be so tired from the build-up, and I would just, I'd be fine. I'd have Bucks Fizz. That's how I got through it. But yeah, it's nice. It's always sort of, you wonder why you're doing it all, and then when everyone's here and the family around, everyone's chatting, it's nice.
How do you feel about having to do Christmas this early and then not really being here until actual Christmas Day?
Well, the thing is, I've done it all my life, really, since I was 15, and obviously since you were born, I've done it. So it's just how we do it. It's not like, I don't feel like I'm missing out, or I don't feel like it's unusual, because this is how we do Christmas. I always get back Christmas Eve night, so we've got Christmas Day at home.
It was good to see everyone over the weekend, but I was now preparing for my next weekend with Dad. I would be going with him to Sheffield to film his pantomime rehearsals. I don't usually see my dad at this time of year, so I was really looking forward to it.
What's today, Dad?
Today is the second day of rehearsals, so we're going to start blocking it, the whole show from the top, with Paul. He's here today, Paul Hendy, the director.
Hi guys, how are you?
Hiya.
I know, here we go again.
I know.
You alright?
Yes, yeah.
Great, see you later.
They are in it.
Advertising me.
That's what I said.
Hey, Cinderella.
I said, what is this Gasado? Is it a new Chekhov piece they're doing? Gasado.
Really, yeah. I consider him a mate first, and he just happens to work for me. I find him really funny. I always say to my wife that he's good for the soul, Damon. What's his name? Damon? What's your name? Damian. I just know when I come to Sheffield, I'm going to laugh. And I remember being in this room so many times, and you just look around the room, and just having about 20 people just crying with laughter.
you put in your bath that makes the water all fizzy?
That's right!
It's a toaster.
Oh, do you know, some people are so ungrateful.
Why are you so horrible to me?
In the script.
It's your sister.
Posting Instagram again.
Huh?
Posting just now on Instagram.
No, this is an old one. I was just showing them. The cast wanted to see what your sister looked like, being your twins.
You get asked a lot about when you're up here and you meet new people. Did you get asked about us a lot? The
Yeah,
family
they
and
want to know about the family and what we do over Christmas, and you know, people always think, oh, do you get home for Christmas? And has to work with the family? Are they all right with you being away? And I said, no, they're all in therapy. I'd say, yeah, well, they're used to it. It's been their life since they were born. So I've always been working at Christmas. But we always make it work, whatever happens. It's 9 in the morning, so I'm just going to fill my coffee up and then get to rehearsals. But you, Mum and Gaz, are hitting the road.
You got a lot of visitors coming up soon.
Yeah, a lot of people will start once it's open. My Mum and Dad and Ez and Harry will come up. My sister and her lot will come up. Callum's coming up with Sam.
Have a good time, Doug.
Yeah, thank you. Have a safe journey.
Yep.
Send me a quick text just so I know you're back.
Yes, we'll do.
And I'll see you all soon.
The Colchester first.
Oh, Colchester.
So.
Oh, here we are. Stage door. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, 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 bye.
Bye, 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 bye.
Kissing fingers.
See you Christmas Eve, Dad.
Yes, bye.
Bye.
See you Christmas Eve.
See you Christmas Eve, everyone.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Try and be good. Santa's listening.
Try and be funny.
I'll try it. Have a good few weeks.
Bye.
Bye.
Safe journey.
Bye. See you later.
We're there yet.
I used to worry when I left him. I used to think, oh, is he going to be right? But now I'm like, it's like it's where he belongs.
I came to a realisation at this point in my filming. As interesting a character as my dad is, and whilst he is the focus of this documentary, there's one person in particular who silently serves as the backbone of the family.
Yeah, I love Christmas Eve. I do a cry. It's my favourite day of the year. In the whole year, I love it because everyone comes home and is chilled out eventually after a bit of champagne. Yeah, we always do Christmas very well. We keep Christmas very well.
Do you sometimes feel like the glue mum in the house? Because everyone goes their separate ways.
Yeah, I'm the only constant in the house. I'm literally the only thing that's stuck. You know, it's just me and Jack. Now it's just me, and everyone comes and goes, and I just fit in around everyone really, and do my mum job.
Making this documentary forced me to see how my family may seem odd from an outsider's perspective. My father is away for all of December playing a mother figure, whilst my mum does it for real back at home, eagerly preparing the house for Christmas Day. Despite this, I think that what the two of them have done is something rather normal and human. They simply adapted, and I wouldn't want my Christmases any other way.
Yeah, that's enough of that.